A family can sign a beautifully prepared trust and still leave some of its most important work unfinished. One day, a member of our team walked into a local bank and saw something that immediately made her smile. Sitting with one of the bankers was a couple Celaya Law had recently helped create an estate plan. They smiled and waved, and on the desk in front of them were their trust documents and the instructions we had provided. They were completing one of the final steps in funding their trust. At Celaya Law, we do not simply prepare your documents, hand you a binder, and leave you with a long list of assets to transfer yourself. We complete the trust funding process for you. Our team prepares the necessary documents, helps transfer your real estate, and coordinates your assets with your trust. We do the heavy lifting because signing a trust is not enough. The assets must be properly connected to the plan. However, there are a few things banks and other financial institutions require account owners to do personally. For this couple, that meant visiting their bank to retitle the appropriate checking and savings accounts in the name of their trust. We had already provided everything they needed and explained exactly what to do. Still, life became busy. The bank appointment kept moving to the following week. That is why seeing them at the bank mattered. It was not because we had left them to fund the trust themselves. It was because they were completing one of the few steps their bank required them to handle personally, and finishing the work our team had already helped put in motion. A trust only controls assets that are legally connected to it or otherwise coordinated with it. If an asset remains outside the trust without an appropriate plan, the family can face the same confusion, delays, and court involvement the trust was created to prevent. That is why signing day is not the finish line. At Celaya Law, complete trust funding is part of the process. We handle what can be completed for you, and when an institution requires your involvement, we provide the documents and guidance to make that step as simple as possible. Because estate planning should not leave you with another complicated project to complete. It should leave you with a plan that is fully implemented and ready to protect your family.